Morning, children. This lesson is for class 6 for the subject of physics, chapter number 3, force, from your textbook, Concise Physics, Selena Publications. It is being submitted to you on 12th of July 2021. Today, we are going to discuss about the types of forces. There are two types of forces, contact force and non-contact force. Contact force acts when two objects are in actual physical contact with each other. For example, when a coil spring is stretched or pulled, the two ends of the spring are in actual contact with the hands of a person. The contact force is of two kinds, muscular force and frictional force. The muscular force applied as push or pull by the muscles of a human or animal body. For example, a horse pulls a cart on account of contact force. That is, a horse pulls a cart by his muscular force. This frictional force. The frictional force is exerted by a surface on a body in contact with it, but in a direction opposite to the direction in which the body is moved on the surface. Remember, children, that frictional force is also a contact force, but this force always acted in the direction opposite to the direction of motion. And why do we say it a contact force? Because the friction force is acted only when the two surfaces or a surface of one body and the other body, they are in direct contact with each other. Now, as you can see that the force of tension in a string when a load is suspended from it is also an example of contact force. The weight is downwards and the tension in the string is upwards. Now, the force of reaction perpendicular to the surface when a body is placed on the surface is also an example of contact force. This is non-contact force. Forces which act on bodies with no actual physical contact with them are called non-contact forces. For example, a magnet can exert a pull or a push on other magnet even when the two magnets are at a distance from each other. Pull between the two magnets is called attraction, whereas a push between the two magnets is called repulsion. Gravitational force, electrostatic force, and magnetic force are all non-contact forces or action at a distance forces. Now, children, let us discuss the three types of non-contact forces one by one. Gravitational force. The force of attraction between any two objects possessing mass is known as force of gravitation. Gravitational force exists everywhere in the universe. The gravitational force exerted by a huge body like the Earth, the Moon, on a smaller object near its surface is known as gravity. It is the force of gravity on the body due to which it tends to fall vertically downwards. For example, the leaves and fruits fall from a tree downwards towards the ground. A ball thrown up goes to a height and returns back on the ground. Next is electrostatic force. The force exerted by a charged body is called electrostatic force. When you rub a plastic comb on your dry hair and bring small pieces of paper close to it, the comb will attract the pieces of paper. The reason is when we rub the comb with dry hair, an electric charge is produced on the surface of the comb, which is responsible for applying a force on the pieces of paper, which is termed as electrostatic force. Now, next type of non-contact force is magnetic force. When we bring a magnet close to iron nails, they get attracted towards the magnet without any direct contact with them. This force exerted by the magnet is called magnetic force. A magnet also exerts a force on another magnet. This can be a force of attraction or repulsion. All magnets have a north-seeking pole on one end and a south-seeking pole on the other end. When like poles face each other, the magnets repel each other. That is, when the north-seeking pole of one magnet is brought near the north-seeking pole of another magnet, which is tied with the help of a string, then you will see that the two magnets will repel each other. Whereas when unlike poles face each other, the magnets attract each other. For example, when you will bring the south-seeking pole of one magnet close to the north-seeking pole of another magnet, which is tied with the help of a string, then you will see that the two magnets will attract each other. With this topic, I'm ending up today's interactive session. Thank you, children.